Hello, viewers. Welcome to my channel Story Corner. They say partiality, they say wrong judgment. Actually, it is our natural instinct to judge anybody with our primary notion or first impression. And when somebody tries to judge us, we defend ourselves with the counter judgment. We seldom listen the opinions of the two sides. We draw conclusion very easily without observing the entire scenario. So today's story is all about judgment. Hope my viewers will enjoy it. Once upon a time, there lived a very hardworking and laborious farmer, Ratan. He neither had the money nor had the enough land where he can conduct his farming. So, normally he went to the merchant in order to have a beautiful land where he can conduct his farming. The merchant had an infertile piece of land. So, when Ratan pleaded in front of him, the merchant told him to pay the full amount of money. But Ratan had not enough money to buy the entire land. He deposited the half amount of money, saying that he would pay his debts with the course of time by doing farming. The merchant told him that he would not allow him to get his papers until he pay his the entire debts. Ratan was very much confident. He had a strong faith on his own creativity. By the dint of hard work and sound strategy, he started his farming very nicely. But the merchant thought, how could he do his farming in such an infertile land? It is absolutely impossible task for him. But people had the opinion that Ratnan had an extraordinary capability to turn an infertile land into a fertile one. So he started his own things, Ratan. One day, the merchant thought to pay a visit. So he paid a visit while Ratan was working in his field, sprinkling water, tilting his lands. The merchant was observing the entire farming work. While digging something in the field, Ratan suddenly heard a sound, metal sound. He got a little bit shocked. He was surprised to hear such kind of sound. He went on digging the land. After a few while, he found a pitcher full of gold coins. After getting the entire gold coins, his joy knew no bounds. He became ecstatic. He had no idea what to do with the gold coins. Actually, he had been suffering from the meager amount of money, and all of a sudden, by the grace of God, he found a beautiful hidden treasure. The entire thing was being noticing by the merchant. Marshall had a very close look on the incidents. He didn't say single word. He went out from that place and he started brooding over the entire situation. How would he get the entire hidden treasure? He was just thinking, how would he befool Ratan to have the entire pot full of gold coins? So he summoned Ratan next day, claiming the entire hidden treasure. And Ratan defended, saying that he got this hidden treasure inside the soil and this belonged to him. He cannot share with the merchant. The merchant remained very much, become very much adamant. He wanted to have it. They started to quarrel. They started to fight. To end the matter, they took the help of the court. Next day, they decided they went to the court where the merchant expressed his views in front of the judge, telling him that he had given the entire land to Ratan and certain relaxation. But in return, Ratan had stolen the entire hidden treasure, which was generally kept for her wife. He said he wanted to buy some jewelry for her wife, so he kept the hidden treasure there. And Ratan discovered it and claiming its own. When judge heard the entire things, details from the merchant, he asked Ratan, "Have you stolen it?" Ratan in reply told him, "Sir, I have not stolen it. I have got it while I was doing the farming." When judge told him, "Please show me the papers of the land," Ratan stood silent. Actually, he didn't have the papers. The paper was actually occupied by the merchant. The merchant kept the paper. So Ratan had no choice. The judge thought the entire thing was done by the Ratan. At the end, Ratan pleaded in front of the judge, "Please, sir, give me the land. I need to work hard. I have paid half amount of money to the merchant. I need to pay the rest by doing farming work. Please, sir, give me a chance. I don't need the hidden treasure. I don't need those coins, gold coins. Please, sir, do something. I have to survive. I have to look after my family. Please, sir, do something." The judge said, "Today I can't say anything. Today will be no question answer or interrogations will be occurred here. Tomorrow I'll give my verdict." They all went out to their home. While sitting on the armchair, the judge was thinking about the entire incident. He was thinking, perhaps the Ratan is the sole owner of the hidden treasure. Perhaps Ratan is telling the truth. His pleadings, his cry for the land touched her heart. He thought that he must be a owner. Perhaps the merchant is telling him lie. He totally thought over the incidents. Next day, he summoned the merchant and wanted to see the gold coin. When the merchant gave him the gold coin, the judge was shocked. Oh my God, what have you done? Is it the same gold coin which is stolen by the robbers from the king's palace? Yes, that means you have stolen it. Merchant, you have stolen it. You will have the life imprisonment for your misdeeds. The merchant became totally confused. He started stammering. Sir, I have not done anything. I have not done anything. Yes, you have done everything. See the royal marks here. See the gold coins are total same. Perhaps you have stolen it. So that time the merchants replied, no, sir, I have not stolen it. Perhaps Ratan had stolen it yesterday. Then judge asked him, then why did you tell me that these gold coins belong to you? Then merchant said, sir, out of headache, sir, out of sickness. I had been suffering from the sickness. That's why I stammered. I claimed it, sir. The judge told him, you are the wicked merchant. You have stolen. Then merchant replied, sir, I have not stolen it. Perhaps Ratan. And then judge smiled. Smiled after his confession. He heard merchant's confession and told him that he wanted to see. He wanted to test the merchant's words. He found out that Ratan is the only owner of the gold coins. So, at the end, Ratan was awarded with the gold coins and the entire land with papers, and the merchant was punished for his wickedness. Here the poetic justice is done. Being a good people, Ratan is getting his reward, and the merchant for his wickedness is getting punishment. To decide anything, we must listen both sides. We cannot judge anything very easily. We need to see both the sides of a same coin. Then we will realize what is truth and what is false. Judgment is a very tricky thing in our day to day life. But we need to learn, we need to read the situation, we need to listen the opinions of both sides. Then we will come to a conclusion. We can have a proper understanding and proper thought process to judge anything, anyone, any person. Hope you have enjoyed it, my story. Next day or day after tomorrow, I'll bring another story. Stay tuned with me. Subscribe my channel. Thank you.